I'm going to read from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 23, verse 34. It reads, Joshua said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Over the next several days, we'll look at Jesus' 7 statements from the cross. In the first one, the depth of his grace towards the people putting him to death is amazing. We need to remember that when Jesus said, Father, forgive them, it was after he had experienced excruciating stress during the previous week. The authorities had been looking for a way to kill him. One of his followers had betrayed him, and another one had denied he even knew him. All the rest had fled when he was arrested, leaving him completely alone. He had been beaten in the face so that he was unrecognizable, and had been whipped with a cat o' nine tails until his back was a bloody mess. On the streets of Jerusalem, he carried the timber that will be part of his cross until he stumbled and fell from exhaustion. When he arrived at the hill, guards drove spikes through his wrists and his feet, and he was hoisted up as a spectacle to the world. If anyone ever had reason to be bitter, Jesus did. And if anyone ever had the power to execute vengeance on those who hurt him, Jesus did. One account says that he could have called down legions of mighty angels to slay the entire human race, which we deserved. But there he hung, between 2 common criminals, to be executed like a slave or traitor, though he had done nothing deserving of this fate. As he looked at the scene, angry, self-righteous religious leaders, disinterested Roman guards, masses of people who had come for the spectacle of blood and death, he turned instinctively to the Father and prayed for all those people. Has God's grace ever been more evident than at that moment? How would you have responded if you had heard Jesus pray for those people? And what does his prayer of forgiveness for those people mean to you today? C.S. Lewis said, Forgiveness is a beautiful word until you have something to forgive. We must forgive each other, brothers and sisters. Go make up with whoever you haven't made up with, and make sure that you do not go to bed with an unsettled matter at hand. God bless you.